could you have afforded to lose that much experience?
It would be a problem. After Gundo at the end, we could not retain him, and Riyad in the last moment, we didn't expect he leaves as well, and lose Bernardo and Kyle had been a big problem. It's not about the success, the quality, the players, the quality skills. You can find quite similar or whatever, different ones can help you. But there are something like, is in the locker rooms, that is so difficult to replace. You need time, being here 1 or 2 years, and these guys have a lot of experience in the important moments, in the important games. Like you are there, so you know exactly how he's going to respond in the bad moments, how making a step forward to the team or for himself. Would have been a big loss. That's why, as a club, of course, we fought to stay with us.
Do you feel like this level of change, this type of change, is good after kind of winning?
We have to wait. I don't wanna. We're going to help them. We talk a lot with them, and the short time we have, and they have time. So not for all the players that arrived. First season we arrived, Bernardo didn't play much, and now it's irreplaceable for us. So the question of time that Jeremy and Matteo knows the Premier League better, but Matteo as well. So it's a question of time to adapt, but they will adapt. So. And then they have time. They have time. We have time to wait.
In your squad?
Well, I would say to the rest of the mates to make this treatment, and every player is going to score 50 goals. So, guys, we're going to win the treble again this season. That's for sure. The reason why is that we are lucky.
In terms of recovery, how has things in that way changed from when you played for Barcelona until now?
A lot of difference. Amount of physios, amount of doctors, amount of everything, and amount of games that are much more. And Erling does what every single professional player has to do. Rest a lot. Sleep is the most important recovery part, and after eat well, spend time here, not just the 45 minutes when I would train, spend time here with the people. Is the only way. Today in the modern football is the only way. And it's good. He'll learn it at his early ages because now it's already in his body and his mindset, and that helps a lot. Sometimes you realize when you have 29, 30 years old, maybe, change the routine is not easy. And I think he lives 24 hours for his job, and that's why, for example, in Dortmund, unfortunately for Dortmund or for him, the last year could not play much since arrived. He's playing quite regularly, and because he takes care of himself really, really well.
Is that
the one now?
Yeah, of course. Everyone grew up. It's when you arrive, you come from Spurs, and the situation is different. Arriving step by step, but as much, and especially is a player that when he talks, people listen, and it's not this difficult to find that, and especially everyone making mistakes, but he has incredible heart. He's a really nice guy, really, really nice. Always try to help, and always when a player is injured, always call him. I was at home, and he called me twice. How you feel, Pep? And always take care a lot of players, a lot of staff, backroom staff, and this counts a lot in the group of people. So the people say, how good the players are, how good they are. The reason why we have a lot of success because they have the quality of a human beings that we have, and they have a lot. They have competitors, but at the same time, not selfish enough, they're generous, and therefore understand the situations, and this is the reason why.
Just a quick, is he getting your vote then? Are you voting for him?
No, I don't vote. Never. It belongs to the players, not to me. What they decide, I'm fine.
The team found it harder to create chances.
But basically start for one reason. Kevin is injured, and especially with Gundo left to Barcelona, we need the players to live close to the Erling and have the sense of goal, not just like Erling. When our attacking midfielders live away from Erling, we struggle to score goals, to create chances. And I decided from the beginning with that Erling, I have to adapt. I don't adapt because I think Julian moved behind the striker perfectly. He loved it. And this is another player had to improve in the simple things, in lose less balls and discontinuity. That isn't easy in the position he played because the gaps, the spaces are minor. But having incredible quality and sense to move and his work ethic without the ball and his sense of goal and assist, his impact from the beginning of the season has been huge. And yeah, we are very, very, very pleased. With the ball, don't have to improve anything. We have the ball to know exactly when you have mid block or more deeper, have another responsibilities completely different than you play wide. But it's just question of time, because we cannot forget he's so young. But playing inside, having some qualities in his controls and his dynamic, and especially how attack the last line, that is difficult to find all around the world. Every control he made, he knows exactly where is the goal. And his control, he doesn't need 2 or 3 touches to say, oh, I now have to attack there. He knows exactly. His first reception, right or left, is always a threat. And this is not easy to find, and Phil isn't special with that. But we're in the middle, in the final third, the middle is how you have to defend the goal. And it's just a question of, of time. And unfortunately, we don't have much time to training. Sometimes you have to prove it just for idea.
You said time. Does he need to maybe work harder, maybe defensively as well, or?
That's not the point. Phil run a lot. It's not lazy at all. I think it's not bad at that. It's bad to read the situations. And the winger is there when the ball is the opposite side. You go inside. When you are inside, they come for right, left, in front, back, and you have to take more positions. But I would say if he's able to do it with the ball, without the ball is easier. It's a question of time.
To your team.
For the first, I want to say I'm really pleased for the game he played, because he's an exceptional person and guy, and I love, I said many times, to work with that kind of people. And of course, he had much minutes in the past. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's important for him, for me as well. Had this a good performance, of course, still he can improve, because he's having the dynamics that came from, it was completely the opposite. And so stay with us, and with the lack of the players that we have in the squad for now is injured, will be important. Has to be ready.
Was it his choice? He told you he wanted to stay here. Was it ever an option that maybe he would go on loan or anything?
Yeah, we talked with him, the club, maybe the chance to go loan, because maybe we'll have a lot of minutes here. And he decided, no, I want to stay. More than welcome. As much you are a good guy, and accept everything and stay is one. Honestly, when I finish the transfer window, every player is here. It's part of the family, part of us, and we're going to help.